Hi, Rick here with Vintage Guitars. In this segment we're going to cover the features of our V6JMH guitar. I'm here with industry legend Trev Wilkinson to talk about the specific features he's built into every V6JMH guitar that also features his range of industry-leading Wilkinson hardware and pickups. Thanks, Trev.
You're welcome.
We get a lot of questions about this guitar. It's
Okay.
one of our best-selling ones, and there's some really unique features about this. Let's start with the reverse headstock.
Yep.
Of course, we should start with where this guitar and why it exists.
The inspiration.
Yeah, where'd the inspiration come from?
Well, let's start off with the initials first, JMH.
Yeah.
And let's start off with a very, very cool American guitar player that went to the UK and was left-handed. And is probably one of the most respected guitar players ever. Unfortunately died too young. If he was playing today, you can imagine just exactly how great he would be. But there was a lot of things that contributed to his sound apart from just the talent. I won't belittle the talent. Talent was a huge amount.
Yeah.
But it's funny how there is a mechanical kind of like influence, if you like, on what could and what did create that sound in those days.
Yeah.
And that's what this guitar was actually designed to do, is if you can play like him, then you've got a good chance of sounding like him.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of that sound came, obviously, you can see with the pickup being tilted the opposite way of what it would be if it was flipped the other way.
Yeah, that's one of the things, and they all come together to create the feel and what probably created that sound. So yeah, he's playing a right-handed guitar left-handed. Okay, nothing against left-handed people, but the majority of our customers are going to be right-handed. So how do you give them a guitar that they can use, they can work with, but yet still give them those nuances that create that JMH sound?
Yep.
And of course, he would have had an upside-down peg head.
Yep.
And that is a different string tension, totally.
Yep, because your lowest string isn't on the shortest scale length, on the longest one.
Correct.
So it does give you a little more tension on that.
It
low
gives
E
you that
string.
piano-like open string, and then your high strings, the bending is different.
Yep.
So you can actually
Feels
you can actually get a greater pitch change with a little bit more effort but less distance. That's the thing about a slightly shorter string length. The pickups is probably the biggest difference. Of course, we could have done it and we could have put that up here, and that would have been just too hard for your standard right-handed guitar player to get away with. So we left it so you know where everything is. But the key to it is, obviously, he's playing the right-handed guitar upside down. So he's got a reverse stagger for starters. So in other words, what we've got in this guitar is we've got left-handed pickups.
Yep.
So that all the pole pieces are what you would consider to be the totally wrong.
Right. Which it was on his guitar, because he just strung it backwards.
Exactly, but had to make a difference to how the pickups voiced the strings.
Yes.
And then of course you've got this, which is the most significant thing, I think, in so much that just by angling that pickup, it actually tightens up the bass frequencies and actually softens up the high frequencies. So you put all that lot together with a huge cup of talent, and you've got a chance.
That's right, you've got a chance. Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, we've learned another segment here at Vintage Guitars with some great history and a wonderful guitar. Thank you, Trev.
You're welcome.
For more information about our guitars, go to vintageguitarsus.com.